Hey everybody, welcome in. I hope you guys are all doing well tonight. Glad to see you guys here bright and early or late, depending on your time zone. Who do we have tonight? Crazy Kid, you posted that comment like a while ago, so I don't know if you're actually here, but if you are, good to see you. And if not, also good to see you. Either way, let's see, who else we got? Ryjoy, Chungus, Arkin, Matt, Wesley. Good to see you guys here. Appreciate you being here tonight. I hope you guys are having a good weekend so far. Mine's been a little rocky, honestly. So I've got a sick kid, which is never fun. A sick 1-year-old is never a good spot to be in. And just by virtue of having a sick kid, I can feel myself getting sick too. Like, my throat hurts a little bit, and I feel ever so slightly stuffy. Like, I know it's coming for me. That's one of the most unfortunate parts about being a parent, is your kid gets sick, you spend a lot of time taking care of them, and then you can feel the sickness slowly coming for you. Because, you know, as it turns out, you have to spend a lot of time in close proximity to a kid being sick. You know, believe it or not, 1-year-olds like to be held a lot, especially when they don't feel good. So, we're gonna see how tonight goes. If I start hearing colors, it might be time to call it quits. But we'll see. We will push on through. But when we last left off, we found ourselves in Tadpole Pond, doing the usual thing with Frogfucius and a river and all that. But I have been advised by the powers that be, being Doomsday himself. He suggested that I go back to Tadpole Pond right quick and talk to one of the tadpoles. Apparently I missed talking to a tadpole, and all he said was, "You'll probably want to talk to the tadpole." I think this guy is the only one I missed. Ah, yes. So let us see why is there a tadpole named Toadbert? I don't know. Doomsday, why is this tadpole named Toadbert? He's not a toad, or a Bert. Also, hi, Doomsday. What would you like to learn about today? Ooh, okay. learn me a thing or two. Status effects, it is. Ah, status effects. Great choice. If you've ever gotten bit by a rat, you've seen your color change and your hit points decreasing. I think we've all been there. That's a status effect. They'll persist until you collapse from exhaustion or defeat your foe. Each one will cause you to look unusual, and you can have multiple at once. I have noticed the unique poison palettes. At least, well, I think the only one I've seen so far was Mallow, but I thought it looked good. I like that. That's a good idea. Here they are. Mute. Cannot use magic. Fear. Cannot use physical attacks. Oh, that's new. Okay. Lock. Cannot use items. Provoke. Cannot defend. Defending's for wusses. We take attacks at full damage like real men. Sleep. Cannot take any actions, and damage taken is doubled. Wow. Harsh. Poison. Lose 25% of your max HP every turn. Double harsh, man. It used to be 10%. Actually, it used to be 10% of current HP. Poison cannot directly KO you. Curse. Healing items and magic do not recover HP. Barrier. Nullifies status effects until the character is downed. I should also take a moment to explain instant KOs. While normally a character only goes down after dropping to 0 HP, instant KOs bypass HP entirely. You can recognize such attacks by the lack of damage being shown. Thank you, Toadbert. He's called Toadbert because Frog Fuchsius was taken. Fair enough. What about Tadpole Fuchsius? I don't know. Robert Thing Monk, thanks for coming in. Good to see ya. Does this mod change the story or add new stuff to do, or just make the game harder? The story itself is mostly the set. Yeah, I'll let Doomsday answer that, since he's the one that made it. Stat buffs and debuffs. Yes, of course. Sometimes icons will appear in the upper left during battle, near your HP. Those are your stat buffs and debuffs. Like status effects, they last until you win or go down. Here's a list. Attack up, all physical and magic damage dealt is doubled. Attack down, all physical and magic damage dealt is halved. Armor break, all damage taken is doubled. Auto life revives you at low HP when KO'd. Only positive effects will persist. Oh, that's nice. Okay, one more thing to learn about here. Elements. I just knew you'd want to know about the elements. What can I say, Toadbert? These elements are fire, ice, thunder, and holy. I like that the Triforce is holy. And you'll want protection from each one. Depending on your protection, you could take 500 or 4,000 damage from the same attack. Big number go burr. That's 8 times as much damage. I'm a professional CPA, I could have figured that one out on my own. Also keep in mind that multipliers can only negate each other, so times half and times 2 becomes times 1, but times half and times half is still half. Okay, cool. However, times a fourth is special. It overrides all other modifiers. Use this to block multiple elements at once. Oh, handy. Okay. You can reduce things to a quarter, and that'd be good. Cool. Nicholas Flame. Flamel. Flamel? I recognize the name. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you again. Is it possible to port this to the remake? I mean, technically anything's possible, but I'd have no idea how to even begin doing that. You can't jump on or off on the blocks. Okay, this is the same instruction. Nice Super Mario Bros. 2 music. I mean, I'm sure it's possible to mod the remake. I know some people have been doing that already. Like, I saw somebody who made an edit where they changed out Mario for Luigi. They made a custom model for Luigi. But I don't think there's been anything super extensive, you know? Alright, to the carrot or the shy guy. Nice, one hit. Jaden Gamer Dude. Hello, thanks for coming in. Nice elemental damage. Yeah, Matt, you'll have to tell me how unforgiving the retro achievements are for this game. Let's zap this guy. Hey, Naggy. Glad you can make it. Good to see you. We got the power wrist. That's a chrono trigger item. What does this do for me? Attack and defense, a fair amount. How does that compare to Peach's unmentionables? Okay, magic goes down. Defense and attack go up, though, which is nice. I don't know. We've been pumping everything we have into Mario's magic when he levels up. Yeah, I guess we'll keep that train rolling. Even though we seem to be using a lot of physical attacks now? I don't know. I'm making this up as I go along. Okay. Uni is Schrodinger's. Fox. Is this normal or hard mode? This is normal mode. I have been advised by my people that normal mode is the mode to play here. So that's what we're doing. I'm trying to get the second timing down and I just can't seem to do it. Can I set this carrot on fire? Okay, that did a lot. There's something weird about the flame, or the orb attacks. Like, I swear I'm pressing the button repeatedly, but it seems like stuff only pops out sometimes. The spark ring, you say? What does that do for me? Infused with thunder magic, okay. It halves thunder. Maybe we try that. I don't know if I'm going to come across any thunder enemies, but we'll try. Sure, why not? Oh, there's the shadow. I couldn't see the shadow for the coin. It's hiding behind this bush. I mean, it's hiding behind this other bush. There we go. Hard mode is hard. Normal mode is fun. Well, there you go. I don't understand. Why would you make a mode that's not fun? Oh, hey, bro. I've almost made it to Rose Town. Gotta be careful since the bandits here are even stronger. This is like bandits' other way. Okay, you guys do not seem very aggressive. Oh no. The anti-guy, he kicked my butt last time. I'm not inclined to repeat that. Anything else hidden around here? Carrots look flammable. See, that was my logic too, and it seems to have worked out. Watched someone play hard mode for 100+ hours and they never came close to finishing? Yikes. Yeah, that's what we're hoping to avoid here. Wait, can I reach those? Yes, I can. Okay. It didn't look like I could reach it at first for some reason. Hard mode is harder than Revolution. Wow. Now, Revolution, I haven't played Revolution in a long time. I played Revolution back when it was first under development, and there have been many versions of it. Oh, that heals you. And each one's a little different. So, is Revolution, the latest iteration, whatever number that is that pretty hard? I would assume. Ow. Probably should have waited to get the mushroom chest, huh? Oh, they were going for 100% retro achievements. Ah, well that'll do it. Hey Dreams, glad you could make it. Thanks for coming. Some people find hard fun. That is true. The older I get, the less fun I find hard. Oh, there's only one chest now. Let's see. The bandits are probably going to wreck me. Well, we did fight bandits before, and they actually were pretty tough. And now, I guess not. Luigi wandering around and just kind of not really accomplishing anything. It's peak Luigi. Do I plan to fight Anti-Guy eventually? Yes, eventually. The problem is going through the sewers. He killed me in one hit even when I did like the quarter damage time and everything went well. So if that's the case, I feel like we're not meant to fight him for a while. 100-hour stream-a-thon. That's a thing we're not doing. How's it going? Oh, it's going. I mentioned at the start of the stream, my kid is sick, so poof, that often leads to late nights, and, you know, me being sick too. I can feel it coming. On a, explosion. On a semi-related note, I had to have my blood taken yesterday. I had a doctor's appointment, and the guy takes the needle out of my arm, and my blood I hope you guys are not squeamish. If you are, I apologize. But he takes the needle out, and my blood just goes shooting across the room. Like, I don't know, like one of those lizards that spits blood from its eye. It just went shooting across the room. This is the first time I've ever been to a doctor's office where a phlebotomist got my blood on my own pants. And just, yeah, as I'm watching my blood shoot out of my arm for a second, he just kind of casually is like, oh, oops, that's never happened before. And as I'm looking at the blood stains on the wall, I point to it and go, don't I need that? But thankfully it didn't last very long. It was just a very small amount, so it's not like I'm dying or something. Bless his heart. Alright, I just wanted to fight one more battle before moving on. They don't have Mario RPG music on the music app. Man, RPG always gets the short end of the stick. Despite being the greatest Mario RPG game ever made. Alright, to Rosetown. Oh, we got the factory music. Okay, that dialogue hasn't changed. I guess we'll hang around town first. Get flowers and stuff. Wait, these probably aren't flowers. Oh, they are flowers. Nice. I'm used to flowers being more stingy in this hack. Hidden chest. Hidden chest. Where are you? I don't want to accidentally press the button. There we go. Do you love Mario RPG? Maybe just a little bit. I mean, what was your first clue? Hey, the guy's not back here. There's supposed to be a guy back here. Oh well. And there's no guy back here either. Doomsday killed them. Bunny Alice 404. Thanks for coming in. This is your first live, but you always watch the replay. You played my last hack and you love it. Thanks so much. Glad you can make it for a live stream. Hopefully the live experience is just as cool as it seems to be when you're watching the VODs. Alright, let's buy some more mushrooms, probably. Can never have too many of these. Oh, Kefka was the one that got rid of the two hidden guys? Well, I'll take it up with him then. If he's ever online. Let's see. I'm already falling into classic RPG tendencies. I'm just gonna hoard all of this until the end of the game, aren't I? The problem is, I'm probably not going to remember what a lot of these do once I'm in battle, because there is no item description thingy in battle. Refresh Room cures some things, but not others. And then Able Juice cures other things, but not some. Oh well, I'll figure it out. Yeah, this is the factory music instead of the normal music that plays. Mario, help! Mwahaha. Hey Mario, I'll be taking care of Princess Peach now. Boing boing. Super jump attack? Gwahaha, you think you can hurt me with your childish pranks? Attention, Peach, you're coming with me. Zip your lip. Help. Help. Somebody please help me. Help. Oh my gosh. It's Mama. Mom, look, we have a guest. Yes, dear, I hear you. Hello there. Why aren't you Mario? If you think so, lady. For real? Well, you have the hat and the funky stash. Are you really Mario? You betcha. How do I know it's you? You might just be pulling my leg. Show me. Prove it. I like that every cutscene with Mario jumping has him jump like 100 feet in the air. It's the simple things in hacks you treasure. Mario's on a mission to save the world, but this lady just straight up asks, "Can you play with my kid for a bit?" Lady, you have no guests at your inn. You're not that busy. Can't you play with your kid? Greggykins? I love that name. Thanks for coming in, my little Greggykins. You just finished Super Koopa? Wanted to stop by, say thanks for a great ROM hack? Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm glad that people are still finding it and still enjoying it after all this time. Been what, 2 years since I released that? But thanks for coming in. I appreciate the accolades. Any clues why Gaz doesn't have a Malo doll? Well, I think it's because up until near the end of this game, nobody really knows who Malo is, or that he exists. He's the Prince of the Cloud Kingdom, but no one down here knew that. So are we to believe that the Geno doll used Geno Whirl on Mario? Is that the lore here? I'm just going to assume the answer to that is yes. If it's good enough to kill Exor, it's good enough to knock out Mario. You have to appreciate Geno's logic for choosing the Geno doll too. Well, Geno seemed the strongest. I watched Mario get his butt handed to him. So yeah, Geno seemed like the strong one. Gotta stretch those legs a little bit. Ram head first into a staircase. Having trouble walking and then ramming your head into the stairs. Geno is literally me. Oh hey. Daisy just watches you sleep, huh? That does seem like something Daisy would do, frankly. Daisy would watch Luigi in his sleep, and Luigi would totally be into that. Morning, Mario. I didn't want to wake you up while you were sleeping. I came to give you these. You might need them in the future. Are they more of Peach's unmentionables? A peace ring. An odd sack. A spark ring. Something Luigi's odd sack. Take this too. You'll need plenty of flower points if you're going into the forest. Nice. See you back at the Mushroom Kingdom. Okay, I see why this game is a little stingy with flowers, because Daisy just gives them to you over time. Let's see. Okay, so this prevents lock. Find inner peace. It took a second for the statuses at the bottom to load, just because of the way text is loaded in this game. So I thought that was going to be the whole description. Find inner peace. Okay, let's see. I mean, is there anything we want to change up here? See, the problem with trying to anticipate status effects here is, you know, I can block thunder, I can block lock, I can block fear. I don't know what enemies in the forest are going to use. So I think we'll just have to see which of these becomes relevant as we go. To be fair, Toad does that in vanilla. That is true. That is true. Except he only gives you a flower tab. Daisy's much nicer. Mom, you'll never believe what I just saw. It was amazing, Mom. I just saw Geno walk into the forest. Neat, huh? I like that you can move during this cutscene, but you're not allowed to leave. Yes, dear, that's nice, dear. And isn't Geno the one who broke my lamp the other day? The Hotel Rosetown. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. Alright, Gaz, let's hear it. What are you trying to get out of this time, huh? Mom, I didn't do anything. I really truly saw Geno walking into the forest. Alright, let's get out of here. Hey, Mudkip. Glad you could make it. Better late than never. Let's see. There's that flower tab. I think that flower tab becomes available as soon as you first go into the forest. Let's try that. Give me a second here. Okay, so in the vanilla game, if you go into the forest and then come out and stay at the inn again, Toad shows up in your sleep, much like Daisy, and gives you a flower tab. So I'm seeing if that'll happen again. I don't know if this hack has changed that or not. I guess so. Well, that's alright. Daisy gave me 5 FP, so I'm fine. Daisy first appeared in 89, Super Mario Land on the Game Boy. Was Super Mario Land really 89? I thought it was like 90-something, but no, I guess that would check out. Hidden chest? Where's my hidden chest? It reminds me. The text in Super Mario Land. There we go. When you find a Daisy at the end of a given world, it's, oh, exclamation point, Daisy. And I always read that as, oh, Daisy. Silver apple, huh? Whatever. Let's give it to Mario. Survivability is nice for him. Toad needed that flower for reasons. What do you need this flower for? Mind your business, that's why. Getting wiggly with it. Super Mario Land is a good game, though. I used to have that, but sadly, I got rid of my Game Boy many years ago. I think I ended up selling off my Game Boy to fund a Game Boy Advance purchase at one point. That sounds familiar. And I'm pretty sure I got rid of Mario Land. No, that's right. My Mario Land copy broke. That's what happened. So, being a kid, I remember what happened to my copy of Mario Land. I was a kid when I had Mario Land, a very young kid, and I learned the harsh lesson that if your game is having a hard time working, just blow on it instead of trying to wash it with water. So yeah, just wise words from me. I came into the forest to gather mushrooms, but there's arrows falling from the sky. If you're not careful, you won't be able to use items to heal yourself if you get hit. Oh, is that a thing? Like if I get hit outside of battle, I'm gonna be unable to use items? Interesting maneuver. Excuse me while I fight these bees and a caterpillar. Just murdering the native fauna. No big deal. poison bees, man. I think we've all been there, man. Alright, fake mushrooms, I don't need you. You put quarters in the floppy disk drive until it broke? That's kind of funny. I mean, not haha funny, but you know. Okay, so when I was in middle school, I took my biology class. My classroom had... Where is the hidden chest? There we go. My biology classroom had a microwave in it. And I remember one time, these two idiot kids in the class, as class was leaving, they stuck a piece of chicken in the microwave, set it for 20 minutes, and then ran away. And then the next day, my teacher was just, okay, you two, come stand up here for a minute. Somebody put chicken in the microwave yesterday. And I know it was you two. And we didn't see them for the rest of the day after that. Oh, sad Mallow. Wait, this is the battle theme. So doesn't that mean this was technically a mini-boss? I think that's what one of the toads or somebody told me. Light clothes for working in the mines, you say? Okay, all around better than what I got here. We'll take it. Isn't this the one with the hidden chest in it? See, I can never remember which one has the hidden chest, and I just go by... I just know where they're supposed to be positioned. I don't remember if it was this one or the one next to it. It might be the one next to it. Every now and then we get attacked by a swarm of bees. Leave me alone, bee. Well, shoot. I don't remember. I guess we'll come back for it at some point. I'm assuming we get some sort of signal ring equivalent at some point. But then again, maybe we don't. Maybe Doomsday just expects me to be better than that. Dun, 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 dun. More mini-boss music. Or maybe it wasn't that it was mini-bosses, it was special encounters, however they phrased it. Hey McSwag, good to see ya. My resident hype person. Oh yeah, I can't do that, because I'm scared. I didn't time that because I'm under fear status. Yeah, that's it. Let him be. Boo. Your report card used to get attacked by a swarm of Ds. Sad. But you're so pretty. Okay, coat. What does it lower? Just lowers defense and magic defense. From 46 and 79 to 38 and 75. But that boost is too hard to pass up. Whatever. We'll go treasure hunting later. Ooh, money. Ooh, piece of candy. Okay, I know there's a hidden chest in this room. Of course, it's not right there where it's supposed to be. I like to think that there would be some sort of landmark for where the hidden chest is, but then again, maybe not. Maybe not, indeed. Okay, new plan. What if we wake up the Wiggler? Like, if I was trying to troll somebody, I would probably put it right where the Wiggler was. No? I thought for sure that would be it. Alright, well maybe there just isn't one in here. Alright guys, give me just a second here. I've got a coughing kid I gotta go check on. Hopefully it shouldn't be more than a minute. Alright, we're back, team. Hopefully you guys didn't miss me too much. Okay, where were we? We had just woken up a caterpillar. Poor little Axem kid. Yeah, poor kid. I would never send my kid to Tadpole Pond in a basket and hope everything works out. Well, some days, man. But yeah, parenting is mostly saying, I love these precious little creatures with all my heart, with a fair amount of somebody get these gremlins away from me thrown in there. And anybody who tells you otherwise isn't doing it right. Let's get you out of the way. Chungus, you got COVID from your son when he was 1? My gosh, that's terrifying. A kid that young getting COVID, that's scary. Had to go in the hospital for like 3 days. Wow. Well, hopefully, hopefully he's doing all right, and hopefully you're doing all right too. You're talking about this in the past tense, so I'm assuming everybody came out of it okay. Okay, let's burn the caterpillar. Everybody knows that Caterpie is weak against fire. Bug types in general are weak against fire. Nice. We're gonna be into 5-digit damage territory by the time we're at, like, Punchinello. You guys ever get poisoned by a bee before? It's very unpleasant. I've been stung by a bee once. Well, technically, it wasn't that the bee stung me. It's that I ran into its stinger, I think is a more accurate way to put it. So, back when I was a kid, in elementary school, a bee got stuck to my shirt. Like, I just looked down and there's a bee, like, its stinger or something is stuck on my shirt, and it can't get itself free. And of course, as a kid, you're like, ah, bee, panic. So I panicked, and of course, not thinking very well, I flicked the bee. And I flicked its backside, and its stinger got me right in the finger, the index finger. And gosh, my index finger swelled up like it looked like a hot dog that was about to burst out of its casings. And I was always a shy kid who didn't want to cause too much trouble, but when it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, I finally went up to my teacher and said, "Can I go to the nurse?" She looked at my finger, gasped, and said, "Yes, please leave right now." Uh-huh. Really gotta clean out some space here. Well, refresh rooms are better than mushrooms in every single way, so I guess we'll just get rid of those. Use ourselves an apple here. Malo gets a turn. Heal ourselves. I guess I have space now. Do I plan to read? Well, let's see if the treasure's still here. Left, left, straight. Fight. Close enough. Do I plan to read Little Axem, the great fairy tale called SMRPG, The Legend of the Seven Stars? You know, I showed my oldest kid this game. Not this game, not Armageddon. I showed her the original, and she liked it. Her favorite character is Princess Peach, so, you know, Geno lovers, Malo lovers, I apologize. She's too young to understand that Geno and Malo are kind of a big deal because this is the only game they're in. She just likes the princess. Oh no. I've found some sort of nega forest. I was not expecting that. Is something here going to kill me? It's too dangerous to go further. How odd. Okay, okay. Gives me something to look forward to. Gotta be more post-game content. When you were 4, you stomped barefoot on a dead wasp because you didn't know how things work. I'm sure that was painful. Happens to the best of us, you know? Hey, Canarus, good to see ya. So many mushrooms uncollected. Well, yeah, here's the thing. I kind of got a full house here. Otherwise, I totally would. Foreshadowing Culex? Perhaps. Time will tell. It's Bowyer. And unlike Mac, he has his original color palette. Foreshadowing Culex, foreshadowing Jinx, foreshadowing who knows what. Oh no, he's not stopping. We gotta do something. Who do you think you are, Bruce Lee? You can't just go in there with your fists flying. Is it possible to expand the inventory space in a ROM hack? Theoretically? There was somebody on the Discord who was tossing around the idea of doing that at some point. I think they had made like a third page to the inventory menu. But I don't know how much work went into that. It might have even been like a mock-up type thing. I don't know if it was real. But yeah, I mean, theoretically you could. It'd also be neat if you could make items stack, so instead of like 10 mushrooms taking up 10 slots in your inventory, you would just have one slot that says mushroom times 10, that kind of thing. That'd be neat. I serve a higher authority. That star piece belongs to everyone. You can't keep it. Yeah, yeah. Angry I am. Yeah. A lesson I will teach you. Whatever you say, Yoda. Ghost Mail, thanks for coming in. Just got off work, you're tired? Well, come and forget about life for a while. That's what we do here on the stream. Whack that weirdo. This is from a time where whack meant to kill somebody. So Malo is saying, yes, let's kill that guy. I'm not afraid, and I'm not gonna cry. Youch. Always with the toxic masculinity. It's okay for boys to cry. I think a lot of the world's problems would go away if men would just let themselves cry sometimes. Gunya. Strong you are, but stronger am I. Hurt you I will. So long. Yeah. Part now we must. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like that Geno was just about to take it. You know, just sit there and let the arrow come to me. Thanks for the help, bud. Who are you? Mario, you just ditched me back there. Bowyer's eyes, man. How do you keep that up? Huh? Don't I know you? You look familiar. So, you're the Mario. We know about you. Knock knock. Yeah. Insulted I am. Alright, let's see what we can do against this doofus. Man, we're just coming out right the gate with it. We got Geno Boost. I'm assuming I could time that if I was good at it. Okay, Thunder is a no-go. I had a feeling. It's Bowyer. Toxic masculinity is a crying shame. Exactly. $8,000? Okay, we'll take it. Let's see if I can actually, like, time this. No. Well, maybe I can. I'm just bad at it. How can he aim with those eyes? Imagine if he didn't have astigmatism. He'd probably be an even better shot. To be fair, like 99% of the arrows he shoots into Rosetown don't actually hit anybody. Bowyer was just sitting there waiting patiently. Bowyer will wait patiently for 25 turns. After that, he will begin his revenge. Yeah. 3 against 1. Yeah, fair. Even the odds. Yeah. Uh-oh. He has a crew. The flunkies. They strike back. Man, I really need an attack all attack. Geno just starts with Stargun. Why not? Aw. Sad Mario. At least I can still do this. Nice. Mario making it look easy. Uh-oh. Man down. Oh well, shake it off. Almost broke 5 digits. It's a good thing this isn't a Nuzlocke, otherwise I'd have to put Mallow in a box. Yeah. Nice. Custom pink outfit. Looks good. Looking sharp. Not really sure of the timing on that, but I think the flashing white means I got something, right? Nice. We're killing it today, team. Leveling up twice with every boss fight. Alright, Geno, what do you have? Level 11. Okay, some balanced stats there. What do we want you to do? I don't know. Maybe you could be our all-arounder? Who knows what tricks you have? Geno Shock. Thanks for the help. You really got me out of a jam. Why are you staring at me? You know I'm more than just a doll, don't you? Geno, what Geno looks like in vanilla? Well, Geno looks like that, actually. He has that blue outfit in vanilla. I know you're talking about the poison palette, but I felt like giving you a hard time. That's much more fun. The flunkies have the same twirling eyes as Bowyer. Well, it makes sense. That's probably how they got on the team. I guess the real question is, if Smithy makes everything that comes out of the factory, why did he make them have twirly eyes? Is it kind of like how birds have markings on around their eyes to make them seem scarier, that kind of thing? It's to make Bowyer and crew more intimidating? For peace to return, we must get rid of Smithy, find the star pieces, and repair the Star Road. I'm that thing, but it's hard to pronounce, so call me Geno after the doll. I chose him because he looked the strongest out of all the dolls. Now grab the star, Mario. Okay, so Geno, the character from the stars, Geno, can possess dolls and, like, make them move. Could Geno theoretically possess somebody like Mac, because Mac is a robot and has no soul? Do the robots have souls? What are the ethics of us beating up and killing all of these guys? You can't supervise everything. Well, that's what the factory chief is for. It's a factory defect. I like that they, if that is a factory defect, it's just an error with the mold that Smithy uses, and he never bothered to fix it. He's not the sharpest hammer in the forge. True. This is a plot point that I never thought about much as a kid. The fact that that one flunky that just escaped says, who knew that the star pieces were that important? I gotta go tell Smithy. It didn't occur to me that the Smithy gang didn't actually know what the star pieces did until Geno spilled the beans about them, and they were collecting the star pieces strictly on vibes up to that point. Geno, you came back. Mommy. See, Mom? This is the Geno I was talking about. My, what a fabulous costume. It must be kind of hot for the person wearing it, though. Oh, forget it, Mom. So is Geno like a famous character in the Mario universe then? That a doll was made out of after him? And it could be reasonably expected that somebody would dress up as him as like cosplay? This is how it used to be, but now it's like... They weren't even really collecting them. The star was just sort of there. That's true. And even here in the forest maze, they were just kind of chilling, wreaking havoc on Rosetown, when one of the flunkies was like, dude, I found this thing. This is kind of cool. No one's wishes will come true until the star pieces are found and the star road repaired. Which is why I have chosen to join these two in order to find the missing star pieces. So that's it. Well, Mario needs all the help he can get. Do not punch children. Geno, I have a lot of dreams. Please go fix the Star Road and make sure they all come true. That's a promise. Cool. Oh, wait a minute. This is yours, Geno, so take it along with you. Thanks for being a good sport, Gaz. I'll see you when I get back. Nice. Free weapon. Spark shot. Let's see. Boosts magic by quite a bit. Zap enemies with thunder. Okay. Let's try wake up pin, I guess. Let's save before we go any further here. Mario's not even allowed to punch the kid who knocked him out. You know, I don't know all the legalities of the Mushroom Kingdom's legal system, but I would assume that punching children is frowned upon regardless of status. Okay, let's on off some of our junk here. Don't think we need all of these flame thingies. I don't know. This is the type of thing where I'm going to find some fire enemy, like the 6th star piece, like the Tsar Dragon or something, and I'm going to be like, shoot, I should have kept all of those flame rings. So I guess we'll keep those for now. I mean, hammer, the punchy boy. Those are all just, those are weak at this point. Zap punch isn't bad. Hey Zap, they named a punch after you. Glad you could make it. Let's get rid of, I guess we'll get rid of the hammer at least. Don't need the coat. That's probably good enough. We'll head to Pipe Vault next. I'm assuming something there is going to be very powerful and try to kill me. So, we'll keep some items. Assuming that's going to happen. Save this guy. Hope it tastes like orange soda. No they weren't, buddy. Sorry, I got carried away. Now give me my bonus for telling you the truth and already finding the treasure. Oh wait, hold on, this is new. Yes, left, straight, right. There have been reports of strange girls appearing there. Oh, okay. But you didn't give me a frog coin, you cheapskate. Strange girls appearing there. Okay, we're going to Epstein Island, apparently. Alright, we've got access to this guy. But, of course, nothing to provide to him yet. Maybe someday, buddy. According to what I've read, you can only obtain them from anti-Shioways. Okay, interesting. Sorry, too much? Yeah, not even Bowser would abide such a place. Oh, Bowser would liberate the place. He would destroy it and free everybody there. Professionals have standards. Alright, let's go see what terrors await us in the pipe vault. Oh, it's not a pipe vault anymore, it's an ice cave. And it looks like it could just go down anyway? To who knows where we're going. Where we're going, we don't need names. Maybe this really is Epstein Island. Okay, this is all very ominous. I don't see anything here. Except a graphical glitch. Okay. Well, this wouldn't be the first thing that seems like it will present itself to us later. Would an anti-shy guy just be a guy? You know, I think so. Okay, we're here in not Balom Temple. I saw that. There's a little, as I'm coming up from the trampoline, there's a little piece of level on the left side toward the top of the screen, you'll see. Okay, I didn't see it that time. But you saw it the first time. Oh, hey. King Nimbus has ordered that no one enters these caves. Sorry, it's too dangerous. King Nimbus? I don't even know who that is, bro. He's the king of the clouds. He has no authority here. Okay, well, I guess we will find out what horrors await us there at some later point. Dinah and Might are missing. Just the puns are next level. Alright, let's see what this does for us. We already have these, except hand cannon, but we did just get a new weapon. I don't know, I guess we'll stick with Spark Shot. Super Shroom. Our HP hasn't even gone above 1500 yet, so I'm not sure we need Super Shrooms, but it's good to know they're there. Camping set. You can never go wrong with a tent. I don't know what I'm doing, but I know I'm doing it really well. Alright, Geno, we don't know what we're doing here, but we're going to do it anyway. Let's go see what Bowser's up to. Anti-shy guy just be like, hey, good to meet you. A cool snowy ice environment was missing from the OG. Yeah, that's true. There wasn't really a cold level in the original. To some degree, Nimbus Land kind of has cold vibes, but it's not really a snow level. My reputation will be ruined. Even I have an image to keep up, you know. Let's show him who's the boss around here. You can never have too many coins. Remember that, and you'll be as successful as me one day. Anti-shy guys be like, hi, my name's Phil. Anything else cool around here? Fireworks guy isn't here. Nothing here. Ma and Pa, how you doing? You are not here either. Just digging away all day. Oh dear, I sure hope the kids are okay. I know how you're feeling, but moping around here ain't gonna help a thing. That's what I told her, but I don't know if I'd be feeling any different if I was her. We're getting nowhere fast. We'll never reach the kids at this rate. See that up there? That's the old entrance to the mines. But we can't reach it anymore. If only that fellow, Mario were here. He could reach that in a heartbeat. What? Well, speak of the devil. Well, I'll be a Goomba's uncle, if it ain't him in the flesh. Mario, you're a lifesaver. Mario, have you heard the news? Sure have. Of course. Okay, so the expression in the real world is, I'll be a monkey's uncle? So the fact that they say, I'll be a Goomba's uncle, does that mean that Goombas are treated like monkeys in the Mario universe? Is that a slur? Are these moles being racist? Quick, somebody make a YouTuber video about that. Anyone remake this game in a 3D engine like Unreal? Not that I'm aware of. I haven't heard of anything like that going on. Let's try... Ooh, this attacks all. Let's see what this is all about. That was very purple. Let's see how Shocker does in comparison. Please do not burn the doll. Oh, that's fire. That's bad. Oh, never mind. I thought Knock Knock Shell was fire. Alright, time to intentionally knock myself out here. Well, speak of the plumber. Yikes. Coins, beautiful coins. Let's leave dis half-wit Mario here and split. Anyone got a beef with that? Oh, he took the coins. Chase Croco and get those coins back. Ha, nice. I don't know why, I just had a feeling that there'd be something up here. Because you can definitely jump up here in the original game, there's just nothing up here to get. Never leave home without a bomb. Words to live by. And Ukiki's uncle, the monkeys from Yoshi's Island. It's also the name of that one monkey in Link's Awakening. Oh, speaking of which, pretty sure you can get up here too. Nothing? Fair enough. Can't expect them to all have something. Give me my money back. Ouch. Let's try to burninate these guys. Adding a collectible behind a waterfall that previously had nothing behind it. That's just video game rules 101. Every waterfall should have something behind it. Ouch. Do we want to... Probably need to heal our FP, huh? But I've got... No, hold on. I guess we'll see what this guy gives us first. Frog coins. 30 frog coins. Let's see. Hey, Dreams. Thanks for the sparkles. Shiny as miney. They're making the super damage sound effect. The pew pew. It's okay to ask about my request from before in DM. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's my bad. I forgot about that. We can talk more about that after the stream, probably. In Breath of Fire 2, a waterfall has an old man who teaches you dragon spells, just like real life. Old man dragon spell. Nice. So that's what that does. You thought the donation sound effect was just a custom thing I was doing whenever I found a frog coin? My stream is very immersive. This is a 4D experience being here. Geno looking like Green Goblin. You know, I can see it. Alright, let's defeat the third boy. And then we'll zap you guys. Put the cake from Portal behind a waterfall. Too soon. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Just stick to the bandits you're used to. Who do I think is going to win tomorrow between Argentina and Spain? Yes. I'm going to be real with you, Chief. I don't follow the sports scene too closely, so I have no idea. I don't know who we're rooting for. Thanks for the coins. Okay, and that did not heal us. Let's use a camping set just to top off our FP here. And let's go fight Croco. Oh, speaking of which, thanks for showing up. Okay, Thunder Orb. I guess I didn't see that I learned this, but cool. Now we've got the trifecta here. Mario controlling the weapon triangle. Flashing light warning. Snowy, Shocker. Guess we'll try Shocker. Yoink. Oh, already? He already stole my stuff. Does this mod pack still have the 1 out of 3 bonus increase when leveling? Yeah, you can still choose a bonus to level up whenever you get a level up. I did 136k? Wait, really? What? Like, I did 136,000 damage? Really? That seems like a lot. Well, cool. I'll take it, I guess. Nice, we got some gold bars, too. But more importantly, I got my money back. Yeah, I understand he's weak to fire, but that's like weak, very weak to fire. The thunder attack did like 8,000 damage, and the fire attack did 136,000 damage. The math ain't mathin' on that one. Wait a minute. This is supposed to lead to the room with Pommel. Everything's all backwards. Okay, I did get a bomb, right? Makes me wonder... Wait, I didn't. Makes me wonder what was stopping me from just continuing onward, then. Does this still have the frog coin thing? Uh-oh, please tell me this guy isn't gonna fight me. Okay, cool. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Alright, we'll take it. I like using flamethrower on a Paris. Sad. We've got a full wallet. I guess we don't need this right now? Problems I can't relate to in real life. What am I going to spend all this money on? It was 136 Kelvin. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. More work pants. Yes, exactly. Oh, it was 10.6K. Okay, I didn't see the point, I guess. But that would make much more sense. Phil was trying to hang out with me. Well, it seemed like he was being pretty shy, because he ran away from me. So he's like an anti-shy guy. Alright. Punchinello has no real weakness, unless that has changed in this hack. Ice to see you, Punchinello. Okay, that's not that much. Let's see how Thunder does. Thunder stun all dinosaur, you know? Ouch. Okay, ice was okay, thunder was mid. Let's see if fire does anything to you. Hey, hot dogs, good to see you. Croco made out of kindling, poor guy. Okay, so it seems like ice is probably the way to go. Mario is poisoned, so I guess we... Wait, does Able Juice even cure poison? See, this is exactly what I was talking about. I don't remember which items cure which status. I guess we'll give it another turn. Hey Miguel, glad you could make it. Ouch. Oh, they counter. That's why they're only attacking him. Makes sense. Anti-Shy Guy I will face later. Well, I did see an Anti-Shy Guy earlier. That destroyed me. I'm sure there will be more. Let's see how Jump does. Defense piercing and whatnot. Okay, that's solid. That's solid. We use this for the first time. Ooh, pretty. Oh, they have a basic attack now. Cute. Miguel, you're about to play Mario vs. the Koopa Bros. That's a good one. It's a fun way to kill an hour. No, Robert, I don't quite have all the enemy weaknesses memorized. This is just... Punchinello's one I just remember for some reason. I couldn't tell you why. Mr. Ranger. Please, Mr. Ranger is my father. Ouch. Double ouch. Triple ouch. Quad ouch. Okay, so the Able Juice did not in fact cure my poison. I guess we'll try the refresh then? Got a few of these lying around. Well, actually, Mallow looks like he needs it more. Mallow. I guess we'll try this on you too. Please? There we go. Okay. I do my best. Why would I do that against Shy Guy? I realize you do realize you are being mismatched. I think you mean outmatched. I'm assuming that's what you mean. And to be fair, I did not know I was outmatched at the time. I mean, I had assumed, and my assumption was correct, but hey, I gotta give you guys the content that you come here for. Even if that means certain death. Funk. Let's see. These bombs, man. The name's Nello. Punchinello. Vanilla says Able Juice and Freshen Up cures poison. Well, yeah, it does in vanilla, but not in this hack. This hack has different statuses. I did not time that. That's my bad, team. Alright, one more. Alright, it's clobbering time. What would he say if his name was James Bond? Hi, Tech Mage. Good to see ya. I don't know. What if he was the Thing from the Fantastic Four and said, "It's clobbering time"? Ouch. These boys are so chunky. Okay, these guys are actually doing some decent damage to me now. That's not part of the plan. Dave K, or Divek? I'm pretty sure I've asked that same question before when you've been on here. Good to see ya. So far the hack's treating me okay. I haven't game overed yet, which we'll take as a win. I must be doing something right. I mean, I could attack these guys, which forces them to blow themselves up, but then Punchinello just summons more, so I'm not sure I really gain anything from doing that. I guess we'll just heal Mario here. It's Dave K. Okay. I will not remember that. Although I will try. Sometimes it's difficult to get the freebies with the items. That's true. Actually, have I gotten any freebies? I don't think I have. Are there freebies in this hack? There we go. We got him. Hopefully. There was a plan? I have the concepts of a plan. Now I have no choice. It's copyright infringing time. It's the clobbering hour. Use fire on the bombs? Too late. I think that makes them detonate on me too. Although actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I've used any fire on the bombs yet, so maybe not. Legend of Mook, thanks for coming in. You can't believe you're catching me live? Well, I'm glad you did catch me live. It's always a pleasure to have my adoring fans catch me in person. SMRPG for luge indeed. You played some yesterday, Wesley, and freebies were removed? Yeah, that sounds right. I don't think I've gotten any freebies so far. Miguel says there are none in this version? Yeah, okay. Well, this is a fine mess. You just figured that I did whatever and hoped for the best? That is how I live my streams and also my life. I just kind of hope for the best and do whatever seems right at the time. It's worked out for me so far. The true anti-guys are the friends we made along the way. Wouldn't they be the friends we didn't make along the way? Because we're like shy guys? I guess my question's just been answered. Let's grab the star. The star uses its magical cleaning powers on us. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. We didn't not make anti-friends. Exactly. Why doesn't the bomb kill them? Because this is a E-rated game. That's why. We're only allowed to kill robots. And if the remake is to be believed, Punchinello doesn't even die because of the bomb. I like that Geno's a little off color here from his usual palette. So there's a weird thing with the original game where in this cutscene when the star cleans you up, Geno's palette his color palette is not actually his original color palette. It's incredibly subtle, but he actually has a slightly different blue color palette in this scene alone in vanilla. Alright, now we get to go do everyone's favorite Mario Kart. We didn't have to fight Punchinello at all. We didn't have the star. You know, as true as that is, it does make me wonder sort of what the plot is of fighting Punchinello. Why do we have to fight? Oh, shoot. If I had known this was going to happen, I would have saved. But yeah, in the original game, he's just kind of chilling in that tunnel with bombs. Was he like actively trying to guard Dinah and Might? Or was he just chilling there and they happened to be in the room behind him? Hold it right there, pal. This is as far as you go. So you're the one who beat Mac and Bowyer? How'd they lose to a guy like you? Well, now you need to deal with us. It should have killed them and caused a cave-in? It's a little dark, my friend. This is a Mario game. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Alright, pal, that star is ours, so hand it over. Okay, fair enough. Just casually fighting the Axem Rangers right now. Doom Clock made this one. Doom Clock, Doomsday, Potato, Tomato. That guy blew me up and it put me to sleep. Just like real life. Teenagers with attitude. Yeah, that's them alright. Okay, you counter me, apparently. Do you counter me too? Okay, well... Okay, Yellow just downloaded Grinder. Thunder heals you. Thunder heal all Axem Rangers, you know? Okay, and that instant killed me. Ouch. Boy, stop attacking like 10 times in a turn. Who do you think you are? Okay, maybe... Thunder works against you. I mean, it works. Wasn't terribly strong, though. Alright, we'll take poison over sleep. Okay, what do we do here? We're actually kind of running out of stuff. The only ones who die in Mario games are Yoshis who serve their purpose. It's a little dark, my friend, but I love it. Alright, let's make Mario our primary attacker here. Ouch. Bro, you gotta calm down. Okay, what are you weak against, then? Okay, that didn't do that much. Okay, I don't like that attack, because it kills me. Miguel just casually dropping the lore. Legend of the Axem Rangers is now canon, guys. Just hop on board with that. Mario RPG is a game where you don't lose progress when you die. Well, you lose progress. You just don't lose experience. So we would have to fight Punchinello again if we lose. Which I wouldn't be thrilled about. Don't wanna have to backtrack, you know? Okay, I think you powered down Mario with your attack. Okay, the little down arrow keeps showing up and I don't like it. I'm out of FP. Man, I just do such dirt damage. Keep on jumping. Is the Black Ranger supposed to be the anti-ranger? This is actually just Phil. Stop attacking Geno. Leave the poor guy alone. Nice dodge. Okay, we need more FP. I guess now's as good a time as any to use this. Ouch. Try Geno Beam on Black. Alright, you're the boss. We'll try it. Axem's FP is gone. You dare use my spells against me, Potter? Okay, that actually did some good damage. Solid advice from Dave K. Who was not Dave Eck. It's alright, we got this. Don't even worry about it. I broke my shades. Okay, so he's gone. Now there was yellow. I tried beating SMRPG without saving. I died and I'm level 20 in Mushroom Way. You know, that's such a funny thing to me, the whole... I wouldn't call it a glitch, because I feel like it's gotta be intentional, but just the whole keeping your experience after you die, and people try to exploit that by getting to level 30 at Mushroom Way. I know some people like the power fantasy of like being a crazy high level at the beginning of the game and just stomping through everything, but that just seems like it'd get boring to me. Like, imagine just one-shotting Croco, one-shotting Mac, It just seems like it would be dull. Oh yeah, that doesn't work. I forgot about that. Yellow bear keeps getting on grinder. Okay, yes, yellow is obviously a bear. I think that's pretty clear. You know I've helped make hacks. Is this one of them? I have not helped make this hack. I had no involvement in this one. I only played it back in the day when it was still in development. This was developed alongside mine. Axem, the Axem Rangers hack, that is. Although this one was finished way before mine was. I mean, to be fair, Axem Black basically was using Geno Whirl on me. Look how the turntables. The one good thing is I have maxed out my coins, so I can just go buy stuff, assuming I can get through this. Okay, well, I did run out of FP anyway, and Geno... Well, I mean, it was nice to have a warm body. To use items, I guess. I'm hungry. Okay, we got him, team. Don't even worry about it. I like that they just stand there and let us have our victory moment. Mario RPG with a shotgun? I played a Mario Flash game back in the day, where it was just Super Mario World graphics, but you were Mario with a shotgun, just shooting Goombas and Koopas and stuff like that. Kind of dark, in hindsight, but hey. Teenage me didn't care. I thought it was funny. How did I max out my coins? Just by beating stuff and never spending money on anything. Turns out, enemies give you a lot of money in this hack. Hey Tabby, glad you can make it. Thank you for mashing that like button. Us YouTubers always appreciate that. I still don't really know what to shoot for with Geno. I don't know, I guess we'll just keep going back and forth. Jump is the weakness for yellow. Do it again? No, I'm not doing it again. Whoa, you're tougher than you look. Don't think this is over. We'll be back. Now I'm nervous. Should I go save? I'm assuming there's no more boss fights between now and the end of the mines here. Okay, happy music. Oh hey, there's a coin there. I'm not going to be able to get it because I'm forced into this cutscene. Marry more, we'd have the perfect bunny sink. True. Let's get our 200 stays at the inn. This hack might actually give you enough coins to do that. Cue the pink and green fight. Man, you know what they should have done? They should have had the Axem Rangers morph into the Axem Rangers Z. It's a good time to save? Yeah, probably, but we're gonna continue on anyway. Flying by the seat of my Axem pants. Keep on trucking. Magic with Geno makes Geno Whirl power up very dangerous later. Well, I mean, isn't Geno Whirl a one-hit kill? So, does it necessarily matter if my magic is good or not? Unless that's changed in this hack, which wouldn't shock me. Blue coins are very valuable as well. Yeah, I haven't really seen what those do yet, but I'm assuming they're important, since there are so few of them. Ryjoy, you liked the Star Fox video? Good, I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad that it's doing well too. I'm glad that I think it's up to like 30,000 views now, something like that, which is nice. I mean, this is always a Super Mario RPG channel, first and foremost. That's how it started and, you know, what it will continue to do. But it's always nice when I can branch out and do something else I enjoy, and people will still watch it. So, that makes me happy that video is doing well. I'm trying to use these mushrooms. You get so many of them. Fitting that we're in Rosetown and people are still firing fireworks off. You mean Moleville? But yes. Happy July 18th to those that celebrated. The music plays in your head sometimes when you head to work. I like it. There are worse things. You watched my Fire Emblem videos too, and they were very interesting and entertaining. Don't know much about FE, but it has you wanting to try one. It's fun. I like tactical, turn-based RPGs. But yeah, I'm glad you like the Fire Emblem stuff too. I'm planning on doing a bit more with that channel in the coming months, since the latest Fire Emblem game, Fortune's Weave, comes out in September. So I've got some stuff planned for that channel, the Fire Emblem channel. Soon, TM. But you know, speaking of tactical RPGs, you know what game is great? Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. It seems I've never cared for like Rayman and the Rabbids and stuff like that, but Mario and Rabbids is a fantastic game. I love that game. I mean, it's no Fire Emblem, but it's, you know, it's a grid-based, turn-based tactical game, and it's got a surprising amount of depth to it. I really like it. We found dynamite and a star piece, but where is Peach, who was no longer Toadstool? Ah, the Sniffets. You vote for Awakening? Awakening was your first FE. Highly recommend it. Awakening is okay. I mean, I'm not going to disparage it. I'll say I like other Fire Emblems better, but Awakening was not a bad game. If I'm being perfectly honest, in the pantheon of Fire Emblem games, Awakening is pretty mid, as far as I'm concerned. But I'm also old. I started with Blazing Blade, number 7. So, my favorite era of Fire Emblem is numbers 6 through 10. Hello. Ah, Green Coin Store. You have stuff for sale, besides the Shiny Stone. Okay. Holy Magic. Antidote Pin. I mean, this stuff might be helpful. I don't know. Peace Ring. Power Wrist. Pendant. I guess we'll try this. We do have some frog coins. Maybe we just cover our bases with some things. Please come again. Let's see. It's by far the easiest. Yes, if you're playing on normal mode, or I think it's just normal mode. I don't think it has an easy mode. But yeah, if you're playing on normal mode, Awakening is one of the easier ones, that's for sure. Buy some more of these. I guess we still really don't need these, because our HP's barely... Well, no, we did just level up a few times, so maybe HP is... Okay, now we're getting into the 2000s. I mean, I guess. What else are we gonna spend money on here? Let's go save before we head out. Which Fire Emblem... Which is a bad Fire Emblem game? I don't know if any of them are really bad, but I will say that Shadow Dragon didn't really grab me. I had a hard time getting through that one. Hey, the frog coin's not here. Yeah, Shadow Dragon. I know this is... Oh, hey, this is new. I'm sure this is blasphemous among the Fire Emblem community, but I did not care for Echoes. It's just... The Gaiden gameplay is just... It feels outdated to me. And even the whole mechanics of, like, having a world map and that kind of thing. I feel like Fire Emblem doesn't really need that. Zap, your hot take. Shadow Dragon is the worst of the 3 versions of Shadow Dragons? I mean, I can see it. Because the first one, the very first Fire Emblem... Uh-oh. Why do these places keep taking me to purple areas? But yeah, the first Fire Emblem just kind of is what it is. It's... there's something great about those old games where they're so janky, but the janky makes them more charming. And I feel like the original Fire Emblem kind of fits that. The Sacred Seth. Exactly. Sacred Stones isn't bad. I mean, again, if we're talking about my favorite Fire Emblem games, I said it was 5 through 10, or 6 through 10. Out of those 5, out of 6 through 10, 8 is probably my least favorite. But even then, I still like it. Oh, that's an anti-guy. Let's avoid him. I'm out. But yeah, I've never actually played 3. So, whichever one that is. National Treasure, Book of Secrets. I've also never played Fates, if you can believe it. That's one of the things I wanted to do on my Fire Emblem channel at some point, is do a blind playthrough of Fates. That's gotta be entertaining to at least a few people. I tried to stand on the sign, Ryu, but it didn't work out. But I appreciate you asking. Mook, what was that purple area? I have seen a handful of purple areas so far, and all of them have had nothing in them. I'm guessing it's post-game content. Now, I've played Super Luigi Star-Powered, and the creator of that, Will, has said that he's taken a lot of inspiration from Armageddon. And from what I recall in Super Luigi, once you beat the game, some stuff opens up, including purple areas. So assuming Will took inspiration from Armageddon, I think it's just going to be the same thing, where once I beat Smithy, I can come back to these purple areas, and there will be something here for me. The one thing you hate about Sacred Stones is that it gives post-game bonus characters that are banned from Link battles. Are they banned from Link battles? That just seems so weird, because the bonus characters are generally going to be worse than your other units. With the exception of maybe, like, Lion? If you pump him full of stat boosters? Oh no, the most disappointing thing about Sacred Stones is that when you beat the ruins 3 times and get Lion as a playable character, he comes with a hammer-and staff. And you get another hammer-and staff in normal gameplay, so you have 2 hammer-and staffs. You cannot hammer a hammer-and staff, which is so disappointing. We have joined the Koopa Troop, or so they're pretending. Bowser joins the group. Alright, now the age-old question, who do we bench? Oh, hello ma'am. Hello again, Mario. So are you enjoying yourself? I came to inform you that you can switch out anytime you wish. You don't have to fight every battle. Take care and be careful. Thank you. I feel like Malo has been the weak link, honestly. Either way, we've had him on our team the longest. So let's switch him out a bit. Let's see, these stats. 100, 85, 40... Oh, why can't Bowser equip anything? Okay, maybe Bowser isn't that great because he can't equip anything yet. Well, we'll give him a shot for a little while at least, but let's go back and save. Purple is the opposite of green. Makes sense. Okay, I will assume that makes sense to you. It says something like, this unit can't be deployed. Lame. They're just scared that I'm going to use Lion, and I'll Naglfar you to death. She Naglfars on my Lion until I hammer him. I thought I'd give Booster's Tower a quick peek, but now I'm lost. I shouldn't have asked the Jester for directions. All I got was a knife thrown at me. Happens to the best of us, my guy. Let's see how difficult the Sniffets are. Daffy's Duck, thanks for coming in. Hope you're having a good night. Joining us at 11:30. One day, Naga will let us hammer in the hammering. Naga be praised. Okay, let's see what this is about here. Okay, that didn't do very much. I also don't know if there's a way to time it. There was no prompt on my screen. Like, I swear, I'm pressing the Y button repeatedly that entire time, but like only half of the fireballs are coming through. When you were young, you went with the Mario, Geno, Bowser powerhouse team? That's not a bad team. When I was a kid, I went with Mario, Toadstool, and Bowser, which, in hindsight, is kind of boring and vanilla, but hey. All little kid me knew was that Bowser had good defense and Toadstool could heal stuff. So it seemed like the one that made the most sense. How did Luigi get through the door? You mean you couldn't get through the door? Skill issue. We got a room key. Huh. See what that's about. Lost in the lobby takes a certain level of skill. Sad. He's doing his best, okay? Oh yeah, we've got Chungus and Daffy Duck. This is a fun combination. Let's get Shocky. Solid damage. Inventory of mushrooms made the purpose of a healer unnecessary. That's fair. I don't disagree. But again, I played this game when I was a kid, and I didn't know any better. I had Toadstool healing like every turn, and I had an inventory still full of stuff by the end of the game. I mean, it's so funny in hindsight, because obviously this game is not a hard game, right? This is baby's first RPG at the end of the day. But still, I remember dying in this game when I was a kid. On occasion. I couldn't tell you who I died to. I just remember it happened. Bugs and Porky are sleepy. Well, thanks for sticking it out, guys. We're getting close to closing time anyway. The real inefficiencies we made along the way. You know, you gotta learn at some point. Could you imagine if something like Final Fantasy... I don't know, what's a hard Final Fantasy? I guess none of them are really that hard. Maybe something like 12? If Final Fantasy 12 was my first RPG, I'm not sure I would have stuck with them. chilly. Sniff it too, casually using bullet time here. Maybe we should have gone with hand cannon for Geno. Oh well. Bro, calm down. There we go. FF5 was pretty hard. I could see that, I think. I didn't play FF5 for the first time until, what, last year, I think? But as a kid, I could see that being a hard one. 7 was actually one of my... Actually, 7 was the first Final Fantasy I ever played. And I died a lot in that game too. But again, of course, as an adult, the game is easy. But hey, when you're a newbie, not so much. Alright, we got the thingy. The super hammer. You're not dealing with your average hammer anymore. It's super. Ah, the new threat mod for Final Fantasy VII. Is that any good? Is that worth playing? What does it change? Does it just change stats and whatnot? Let's go take a quick nap before we continue on, since we had to come back down to the beginning anyway. Support your local small businesses. Oh, it's on the house? I like that every inn is free in this hack. That's nice. There, Luigi. There, Luigi indeed. It remixes mechanics for each character and balances fights in respect. Okay, interesting. See, Final Fantasy VII has a great approach where just everything is so flexible because of the materia system and whatnot. But one thing that I do like about other Final Fantasies is the job system. You know, like every character has a defined role, that kind of thing. Like, I like that idea of I can make my character anything I want them to be. But the problem with Final Fantasy VII is it's just so easy that there's not really a way to do that and have it make sense. It's like, yeah, I can have Tifa be a strictly physical attacker, but you've got empty materia slots, you might as well stick a cure on her, just in case. That kind of thing. Hello, Green Sniffet. I don't want to fight, I run a private shop here. Need anything? I'm always in the market for new stuff. Well, nothing new here. Ooh, a flimsy shell. Oh, is that armor? Oh, it sure is. Why, that's not flimsy at all. That's pretty good, actually. But, oh, there's 2 shops here, huh? Cures curse. Cures various things. Let's see, 2,000. 2,000. Let's get a couple of these, I guess that's all she wrote for now. Cool, not a bad shop. Interesting way to combine the shops there. Alright, Speedy, take it down a notch. Oh, those just kamikaze you. Why not? Shake it off. I feel like I kind of need that. Can I just use this right now? That'd be helpful. Okay, it alternates. I see that now. You want to fight? Let's see how super this hammer is. Alright. Same animation. FF4 has your favorite battles because the developers knew exactly what your party was and designed around it. Yeah, I love 4. 4 is a good one. I still have 4 on my good old Super Nintendo. Of course, back in those days it was called 2. The numbering system makes no sense. Man, the damage differential between timing something perfect and only like part way is just so huge. Alright, Mook, thanks for coming in. Glad you could catch a live show. Have a good night. Alright, what do we want? We'll do magic this time, sure. Nice staggered movement there. Keep you on your toes. Oh hey, the door goes this way. Gotta remix the tower a little bit. I respect that. Where's my hidden chest? Probably got moved. Maybe it's on that platform up there that never gets used for anything. Oh, what? That was weird. Okay, so that's the proper way to go? Wait, what am I standing on right now? Oh, this is probably the invisible chest right here. Yeah, there we go. Like magic. Good old Rosalina. Okay. So wait, where does this go then? Which way is like progress and which way is side quest? Okay, I mean this looks like the top. Oh, but no, the door's not here. Okay, cool. And what do we have here? A manifest illusion? Is that like a spell or something? For one thing, how did we fit that many characters into one item? Huh? Oh, illusion. There we go. Automatically blocks attacks perfectly for a short time. Oh, okay. That could be handy. For my skill issues. Mario is not going to get a kiss from his Princess Peach. Well, not with that attitude. Alright, Minesweeper. Just gotta parkour back and forth. I got the room key from Snippet 1. Life Cola. Let's see. What do we want to get rid of for a Life Cola? Probably Super Shroom then. Alright, what does this do exactly? Revives one ally. 3 uses. Oh, that's kind of cool. I opened up the other chest too fast. What was the other thing I got? There was a wake-up pin. And what else? Well, I'm sure it will present itself to me. Let's see. Ice ring, antidote pin, crest. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Good enough. Oh man. I've been mineswept. Cool. I can run away from those guys, which is nice. You normally can't. So that's handy. You know, this game did talk about finding invisible enemies, which we still haven't seen any of those. Well, we'll never see them. You know what I mean. We haven't encountered any of those. Eh? My, it's you again. I'm amazed you made it this far. Yes, quite amazing you are. Alright, Dr. Seuss. Since you're here, maybe you could clear up something for me. My bride-to-be is chanting, Mario help me, Mario help me. Is she showing her happiness? Hey, wait a second. Maybe Mario is another guy. What if you're this Mario she keeps talking about? Trying to take my bride away? Why don't you take this instead? Just watching everything through this empty frame. Wario's neckbeard cousin. All we're missing now is Waluigi. That didn't do it? Sure, I ran out of bombs. Well, so long. Goodbye. Mario, you did come to rescue me. I was so frightened and lonely. But now that you're here... He's a model train enthusiast. Just like my grandpa. I think we need Booster's spell to undo the lock on it. Oh, what should we do? Booster snatches Toadstool's cell phone. I wouldn't put it past Booster to have one of those phone plans where you still have to pay, like, 3 cents a text. Do you know how much money you're costing me? You can only text after 7 p.m. Luigi could get through that door? Probably. He got through the first one somehow. He managed to get through the front door, despite it being locked, and then got lost in the foyer. Luigi is definitely a special boy. Something, something, drink punch, eat cake. Unskippable cutscene. Sorry, everybody. We ask you to please bear with us. The gambling minigame music. I think he's been sped up a little bit, too. He wants to marry Peach. I'm not sure Booster has the mental capacity to know what marrying somebody entails. Bless his heart. He's a trust fund baby. It isn't here. Alright, number 3, get in the game. Yeah, this is definitely sped up. Oops. I accidentally went too far on that one. Oh, it starts back from the first snippet. Come on. Do you think they kept Blackjack in? Well, what Mario game, what self-respecting Mario game doesn't have a casino in it? I mean, come on. Marrying means cake. It sounds complicated. You know, after having experienced my own wedding, I can tell you, other than the obvious, you know, being with my wife for the rest of my life, that whole thing, which I am a big fan of, really the best part of the ceremony was the cake. I'm just not a big pomp and circumstance type guy. We had a relatively small ceremony with not that many people, but still, it was like, Do we need to do this? Can we just sign some paperwork and leave? Alright, I guess I gotta actually focus on this now. Or maybe I should fight Booster. That'd be fun, right? Doomsday just casually making fun of me. Okay, then just stand here, don't move. There we go. Focus, my silly man. I'm doing my best. First try. Oh, the sorrow. Oh no, not the sad music. Don't worry, I gotcha. Goodness, you're so kind. Thank you for getting my doll. I'd like to reward you. Here, take this. Gold bars. Okay, we get some cash for our trouble. Enough is enough. Cancel the rehearsal. We're going on with the show. Here's the password. Come on, everyone. What are you waiting for? Booster sir, this person is... What? He was nice enough to get my Mario doll for me, so I gave him a reward. Was that the wrong thing to do? No, sir, but look at that doll. Doesn't this person look like... Huh? The doll doesn't look like it's damaged. Come on, everyone. My bride is waiting. Booster sir, this person is Mario. Huh? Aha, the illusion of choice. We still have to fight Booster anyway. We've been bamboozled, team. We've been Smeckledorfed. Alright, 3 of these sniffets put together would be tough enough, because they do some decent damage. Let's get boosted. Nice. Stop attacking twice. There's already 3 of you. Ultimate punch. Sad Bowser noises. Gold bars. That'd be fun if you could chuck them at an enemy. That'd be very immersive. Okay, looks like Booster might be weak to thunder, which is handy. Okay, Bowser is weak to ice, which is not handy. Okay, these guys doing some decent damage to us. That's okay, we brought shrooms. I can still do this. Alright, Sniffet 1 on the right side there has to be on the ropes. Hopefully. Let's make sure Geno gets healed up. We're Geno boosted. Make sure our FP gets up there too at some point. Okay, one down. Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening. Let's keep on doing this. Seems to be working well enough. Getting some good damage on Booster too. I wonder if he's going to use the Loco Express as soon as all 3 snippets are gone. Nice. Bowser still has the same poison palette. Poison is actually threatening in this hack, which is new. Okay, there goes Booster. We got the amulet, so we did get it at the end of the day. Alright, Bowser. Bowser, you are our defense guy. Let's just pump you full of HP. You can live through anything. I'd love to stay in chat, but I have a schedule to keep. Move aside so I can open that door. Here's the password. It's me. It's me? I'm the password? Alright, how does the amulet fare? Uh-huh, still half element, which is nice. Yeah, sure, should we equip that? Why not? Okay, there's obviously going to be a boss fight, so let's go save. Well, can we save? It seems kind of out of the way, doesn't it? Maybe we just go for it? Sure, let's just go for it. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Hopefully you're still weak to fire. We'll find out. Nice. Don't save, we believe in you. This is... I'm just throwing for content. You know how it is. Streamers gotta make a living, man. Nice. I think that's the first enemy that's used Holy on me. Haven't died yet. True. I am pressing the button. Why are you not shooting orbs? It was touch and go there for a second against the Axem Rangers, but here we are. Let's see how Shock does. Okay, nothing against one. Very little against the other. That man just healed for 30k. That's okay, we fear nothing. What? Why is he suddenly immune to that now? tricky. Okay. Does he have some sort of rotating element he's weak against? Oh, what? Nothing's doing damage against him. Okay, am I to believe that he used some sort of red essence on himself? Alright, I guess we'll try the other guy. Well, this is just great. Okay, ice is definitely your weakness. That's handy. Let's do a team heal here. In hindsight, saving was not a bad idea. Man, Chungus, this was your idea. I need to defeat the other one. Yeah, that's what I've gleaned from this guy being invincible. Knife to meet you. I am pressing the buttons. Shoot more balls. Okay, now you're doing the same thing. But what does it mean? Come on, brother. Let's thrash him. Whoop-de-doo. They're getting tough. Nice. Blaze it. We got him on the ropes. Probably. Yikes. They're pretty tough. Okay. Use that on your friend. Your brother. We got the phase transformation. This isn't even my final form. Me doing taxes on April 15th. This isn't even my final form. I swear I'm pressing the button so many times, and it just doesn't go. Oh man, Mario's been satisfied. Oh, it's the item sad and not the magic sad. Okay, we still got this. Slept through the battle. Is Bowser's FP ability any good? No. I used it against one of the Sniffets and it did like 14 damage. Eagle. Keep them coming. Mario levels up magic so he can shoot all the orbs. And Bowser just keeps on growing. Okay, we have Geno Whirl. It's over now. Just pack it up, guys. Although it's probably not a one-hit kill in this hack. We can't let Bowser have big magic damage. We have to keep him humble, you know? Please let me go. Won't you? Please? Pretty please? Eh? Hey, where's my bride-to-be? I want to play hide-and-seek too. Yuck, I don't want to play anything with you. What a poor sport. Well, we really should hurry along. A yummy cake is waiting for us after we climb this hill. Let's go. No, I don't want to marry you. Please let me go. Help, Mario. Please help me. Uh-oh, it's Mario. We didn't plan on this. Mario, you aren't invited to our wedding. Besides, we still have to have the rehearsal. And I'll be happy to race you to the wedding hall, but you better not get in my way. Ready? It's over, Smithy. I have the Geno whirl. You turned it against me. You have done that yourself. Nice. You guys thought the battles were the difficulty in this hack. It's really the platforming. Ow. Ow. I'm doing great. I've always been so good at Booster Hill. Come here, come here, come here. Wow, the Sniffets are very aggressive. Not that that's a bad thing. They're often easier to jump on than the barrels. Not always, though. Ow. Ouch. Out. Look away. Don't watch. Alright, we're on the board with 2 flowers. Might be where we're ending it too. Nice. Oh, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. And now we're done. 6 flowers. Could be worse. Not my best, but not my worst either. But that's alright. You guys know what time it is. I'm tired, and I should probably go to bed at some point. So we're gonna call it here for the night. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you had a good time tonight. Got a pretty decent turnout, too. Got, I think at its peak, this stream had like 45 people in it, which was pretty good. We'll take that. But I hope you guys have some good sleep. I hope you guys are able to join us same time next week, where we'll fight a cake, hopefully not take our first game over. We'll see. And also there's Luigi down there. We'll talk to him next week. But hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you have a good night. See you next time.